Today I'm going to be putting the finishing touches on my Gambler gun set here. That video's coming right up. Hello everybody, and thanks for coming back for another video. This is Dave, and I'm glad you're with me. I'm out here in the shop today, and I thought I'd finish up some of these projects that I haven't really quite finished yet. And this is one of them right here, my Gambler gun set. I showed this in a video in the past, and what it is it's a wooden cigar box, and I cut some felt and glued it on some foam rubber and try to get a shot of it all. And so inside this kit here, we've got 6 .31 caliber round balls, ramrod, some percussion caps, a very old push dagger I made many years ago, convex edge, ebony handle, and that fits in there. And I purposely didn't shine up the brass or anything to make this stuff look old. I made a little powder measurer, and it's a 10 grain. I stamped it on the bottom 10 grain, soldered that up. That goes in the kit. And then I've got a little glass vial with some triple F black powder in it. And like I said, the ramrod, and then the CVA 31 caliber Derringer. I said I showed this in another video if you want to look for it, or I can put a link down in the description for it. But it goes into more detail on this. But there's that. The finishing touches are, I thought, because it's kind of a gambler's gun set, you know, Old West and that type of thing, I'd put the dead man's hand in. Yeah, the famous hand, the dead man's hand that Wild Bill Hickok was holding when he was unfortunately shot in Deadwood. So I went to a thrift store and I found some cards real cheap, and didn't really care if any of the cards were missing, just that it had the aces and the eights to complete the dead man's hand. And so I'm going to take these cards, the aces and eights, and I've already kind of roughened them up a little bit with a torch and some ink and stuff like that, and coffee, and stained them to try and make them look old. And wasn't 100% happy with how they came out, but let's go ahead and get these cards glued together first. Okay, I've got these old playing cards here that I kind of ruffled up the edges and burn them and marked them up and everything to make them look old. And I'm going to glue them together. And I'm going to use this. See how that works. This contact cement. So I'm going to put the eights on top of each other. So this glue here, you're supposed to apply it to both sides. So I'm going to put it on pretty heavy and then lay it on there kind of the way I want it, and then I'm going to pull it back off and let it tack up. And then they should stick together pretty nice.
I'm doing a messy job here. Let's see. Yeah, it seems to be sticking pretty good. Let's try that. Got a little blue there where I didn't want it. Yeah, I stained these with coffee and I tried all kinds of stuff. It didn't come out the way I really wanted it, but there we have it. And I'm going to use one of my lead bench weights and a block of wood, and we'll let that set up for a little bit.
Okay, and so now here we are. These are all nice and glued together. So now all I have to do is glue these cards into the box. And I'm going to use the same glue that I used to glue them together. This all-purpose adhesive right here seems to be working very well. So I'm going to have to empty everything out of the box so that I can lay it flat, the lid flat, so I can put these in and put some weight on them while the glue's drying. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, I think I'm going to put these cards just right over this paper label right here. Kind of center it and glue it right there. I'm going to lay the glue on pretty heavy, lay it down there, and then pull it off and let the glue tack up a little bit, just like I did when I glued the cards together. Seemed to work pretty well. Now, get it laid on there the first time where I want it. Right about there, I guess. Will work. Okay. And we'll pick it back up and we'll let this glue tack a little bit. That glue dissolved some of the ink right there I was using. I think these are tacky enough. And then I'm going to use this wooden box here, one of my bench weights. And we'll let that tack up and we'll be right back. Alright, while we let that glue dry a little bit, I'll talk a little bit more about this little gun in case you haven't seen it before. So this is a CVA Derringer 31 caliber, and it was made in Italy. Try and zoom in on that part right there so you can see it. And it's a swing barrel. It has a half stop here, and you just swing the barrel open. No trigger guard. All brass frame, brass barrel. And I found this one takes the number 10 percussion caps. They seem to work the best in it. And it shoots these 31 caliber lead balls. I'm not sure the exact size of these. I have a bullet mold for making these, and I'm not sure if it's 310 thousandths. It might be a little bit bigger, not quite sure. I'll put one of these percussion caps on and show you. Before I do that, I'll show you my ramrod here that I made. It's just a wooden bead with a wooden dowel, and I've got two lines on it. This line here shows you that it's completely empty, and then this is the line where it would be if it was loaded. So we know it's empty. And I'll try to do this on camera. I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but we'll give it a shot here. It's pretty loud. And it totally destroyed that cap, but it falls right out real easy. Okay, I think that glue might be dry by now. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. Well, I can't believe it, folks. I glued them in upside down. Man, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't get them perfectly centered, but I don't know. I like it. Adds a little bit more to it. Let me get the case loaded back up. Let's take a look a little bit more at this push dagger I made many years ago, a few decades ago. I made it out of 1095 high carbon. I remember that. I've got a brass spacer here with a couple of red spacers, and then, like I said before, an ebony handle, and then I've just got a brass knurled knob. So you could take this apart and make it even more compact than it already is. And then I filed this in. I remember filing that. That took a little bit of time. Just some kind of a shape that I put in there. just to give it a little bit of character. Yeah, this baby is sharp. Yeah, so there's the push dagger. Put that back in the case. And here it is. I'm going to call it officially done. The finishing touches. I'm going to call it done. Has some really nice latches on the box. I'm kind of trying to make up for yesterday. I didn't post anything. I was actually in the hospital getting tests done all day, so I didn't happen to have the time to get a video uploaded. So I'm trying to knock out a few today and get some content out for y'all. So I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all watching. This is Dave. See you in the next one.